So let's see where does it stack up vis-a-vis the competition in the D segment. So here are the features, and again, the detailed features you saw in the video, it's a long list. You'll get all the details on the website. Just kind of culled out the key things on one single slide on one side. And I'll come back to what you see as many features in the green color there. And now let's put out the key competitor called TF, the diesel MT in this segment, and compare the specs. You will see that it's a very, very compelling proposition, whether you look at overall performance, whether you look at what we have to offer in terms of safety/technology as a package, or whether you want to talk about convenience, which comes along with a host of features from an overall sophisticated drive dynamics. So as a package, if you see, what's on the left compares or is a very, very compelling proposition compared to what you see on the right. And I think, as many of you all would know, that the TF, the ex-showroom price is 34.29 lakhs. So any guesses? What do you think should be the price of the Z8L? Okay. I guess you guys are going to wait for me to reveal that, right? So it's a very, 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 yeah, you can say that again. And now you understand why I started the presentation the other way around today and not with Z2, which is the entry-level variant. So it's 19.49, which is 45% lower. It again depends how you look at numerator, denominator. And if I was to start from the left, the right side is 55% more expensive. So that's what we have to offer with the Z8L. Let's move on to the next variant, which is the Z8. Again, packed product, packed variant. But let's see the AV before I come to that. Let's have the AV, please.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend.
So you can see even the Z6 and Z4 have a lot to offer. And again, as we move in, when you start comparing it to other C-segment monocoque SUVs, this time around we want to compare it with another formidable competitor. And what we are going to share with you is how the Z6 and Z4 as two variant strategies work together. You saw the video, the Z6, Z4 both have a lot to offer. As far as the powertrain is concerned, on the Z6 it's at 175 PS, on the Z4 it's 132. Has a host of other features which is available, including the touchscreen, the Adrenox, all of it available up to the Z6 variant. Z4 variant comes with the 20.32 centimeter touchscreen, Android Auto, CarPlay, second row AC. So again, as we move to the Z4, we've retained a lot of comfort, convenience, and technology features for our customers, even for the Z4 variant. And when you compare it with the TS, the equivalent XM diesel MT variant, you can clearly see from the features and specs what we have as an offering in both the Z6 and Z8 variant, significantly higher than competition. Here, as compared to the ex-showroom price of 16.69, we'll share the price of both the Z4 and the Z6 with you. And the Z6 is at 14.99 and the Z4 at 13.99. So I think the prices will speak for themselves and significantly competitive in terms of what we have to offer. And of course, we also have the Z2 variant. And the Z2 is what we believe will also compete with the mass segment. But again, here, another important competitor to look at against when we look at the Z6 and the Z4, as we move into comparing it with mass-based monocoque products from a size, scale, presence, design, features, significantly ahead. And here, as we put out the variants to compare, you will see, again on the left, we have our Z6 and the Z4 variants, which I'm putting out there again for you. And on the right side, you will see the competition called KS, with its HTX diesel MT variant at 15.29, and you had already seen the prices of 14.99 and 13.99. So extremely, extremely compelling in terms of prices. And finally, let's come to the Z2 variant. When you look at the Z2 variant with mainstream SUVs, again in terms of the competitor KS, performance significantly better, price 12.39 and 13.99, and the Z2 is at 12.49. That's the Z2 diesel price. I'm also now going to share with you very quickly, as the mainstream in this segment is gasoline, where we stand with petrol. And for here, on these slides, while the press release, the website will have the pricing of petrol variants in the remaining variants too, at Z2 petrol MT and Z4 petrol MT, the prices as compared to 11.25, that's 11.99 and 13.49. So the entry-level variant of Z2 is at 11.99 and 12.49. So finally, to put it all in perspective, that's what you have, the lineup of our variants, going from Z2 all the way to Z8L. Two important things. We will announce the price of the automatic transmissions and the four-wheel drive variants on 21st July, because as you heard in the webcast,